Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to another episode on Palette and Places. We are at Lapland, day 2. It's our first morning. We woke up in the morning, looked around, and it was a fairy tale. Everything around us was wrapped in an endless blanket of snow. The magic of Arctic wilderness was still sinking in. We were getting ready for the day as we had a lot to look forward to and had to go for the breakfast. But couldn't stop pausing for a bit just to look around us and capturing some moments for you and us. The building in front of us was the reception, lobby, and the restaurant. And on the left hand side, which is on the screen, is the safari house. We had to walk through this path to the restaurant, which was a short one, but had to be really careful as we were still trying to learn the technique of how to walk on these snowy roads. Let me show you around the igloos. This was number 40 where we stayed, and you can see there are so many were in the same line. Can you hear some huskies barking at the background? It was roughly about 9:15 in the morning, but who can tell? Finland follows EET, Eastern European Time, which is 2 hours ahead of GMT. Alicia's excitement of exploring snow was at a different level. She was finding all possible texture, whether it's powdery, whether it's fresh snow, whether there's a heap of snow, mountain of snow, where it's icy, and so on.
Is actually.
Look what I found.
Wow, what's that?
Ice.
Wow, throw it. Your hand will get frozen. Now let's just be careful. Yeah, it's very icy here.
So this is the restaurant where we were going for our breakfast. It had a quite rustic look, but with all sorts of modern amenities. While entering the restaurant, on the right hand side, we had the bar, and then they had like tea, coffee, water, and dessert counter. So Raj was already on breakfast as we were just checking outside and clicking some photos and all. He already came here. So for breakfast, they had the cold cuts, the cheese, salads, peppers, cucumber, and other veggies, smoked salmon, which was awesome. And then in the hot food cart section, they had like hash brown, some kind of meatball, which we didn't try, sausages, bacon, baked beans, scrambled eggs and boiled eggs and things like that. And obviously on the other side we had the selection of bread plus yogurt, milk, cereals, mueslis, etc.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's just grab some breakfast. Ready?
Yep,
You
let's
some
go
breakfast?
get some breakfast.
Our first activity in the morning was cross-country skiing. So once they gave us the ski equipments like ski boots, poles, and skis actually, they took us for a short drive from the resort to the ski area. It was about 15-20 minutes drive, but we went through this breathtaking view.
your ball, push. When you feel confident enough, you can go like this. You will need to lean a bit forward, not behind, and you will get your knee a little bit, not too much, a little like this. Here. Okay, if you want to stop or slow down, go like this. Or use the pose like
For
this.
regular skiers, it was great fun. It was not challenging at all because the ski track was mostly flat. There was no upward or downward slopes. But people like us, those who were skiing for the first time, we had to be super careful and cautious, trying to just move forward, keeping ourselves straight, avoiding any clashes or fall. But altogether, it was great fun, especially skiing in a temperature of minus 27 degrees, as they mentioned at that point of time. Overall, a great experience. One thing definitely needs a mention, that in that minus 27 degrees, the part of our face which was exposed after balaclava and hat, eyelashes, eyebrows, nose, everything was frozen. My frozen eyelashes. Once finished and we got ourselves warmed up a bit, we were just exploring the nature. By then it was about 11:30, 11:45 most probably, and sunrise happened, and you can see the sky is slightly brighter than what we had earlier. Sun was about to set in 50 minutes time. That's all you can expect. You won't see the sun, but you can see a little bit of brighter tinge around the skyline. Look at this little stream. It's so strong and resisting from being completely frozen in minus 32 degrees. There were frozen a little bit on the top of it, a few snowflakes, but the water was still flowing. That was amazing. So our next activity in the afternoon was Reindeer Express after lunch. We had to walk down to the Reindeer Park, which was within the resort boundary only, roughly about 10 minutes walk. You don't really mind when you have to go through this, wonderful Arctic beauty. Um, it was a nice walk and we were looking forward to it. Alicia had no intention to listen to the instructions. She was more interested to play with the snow. We got ourselves comfortable on those wooden sledges covered by the blanket. Didn't know what to expect, but we were just looking forward to it. As the reindeer started pulling the sledges across the snow-covered land, the nature unfolded in serene simplicity. It was the time to reflect. The silence of the forest, the snow-laden branches, the horizon glowing softly in shades of white and blue, everything was so spectacular. We have never experienced anything like this. We were making the memories for life. The rhythm of the sledges blended perfectly with the calm of wilderness, creating a deep connection between humans, animals, and the Arctic environment. It was amazing. We were thoroughly enjoying this ride. So, on completion of this activity, almost for an hour, they brought us inside a teepee, which is more like a hut, wooden hut, and lighted some fires so everyone can get themselves warmed, and offered us hot berry juice, which is mainly made of lingonberry and other berries. That was quite welcoming in that weather. It was dinner time before our last activity of the day, which was Aurora hunting by snowmobile.
Dinner. Let's see what's there. This is salad counter. Pasta salad. Seems like sort of mushroom, then pineapple, chili oil. This looks like couscous, cranberry.
Fried rice.
What's that?
And
Oh, there.
reindeer curry.
Okay.
Hello,
Alright.
fried rice and reindeer curry.
Oh wow. So we have fried rice, creamy potatoes, vegan butter chicken. Oh, thank you. And
Reindeer
then
curry.
reindeer curry, and then fried white perch.
Pike is a type of fish.
Yeah, it's kind of fish. Someone is very happy here. We got the reindeer. That looks quite good. This fish.
Then some soup, obviously, it was mushroom soup on that day. So we had quite a few options to choose from. Other than that, there were bread and other desserts and things like that. So a good dinner, can't complain. Our last activity of the day was Aurora hunting by snowmobile. It was a wonderful experience in the middle of the night and in the middle of nowhere. Our hands were frozen, but our eyes were rewarded. The Aurora Borealis was at its different level. The nature was very generous. We got to see various glimpses of northern lights in different way, along with some dancing views as well. We took some clips and more like still photographs. Other than that, our hands were absolutely frozen to capture anything else. After that mind-blowing experience of watching Aurora Borealis at minus 32 degrees temperature, we were brought inside this teepee around the fire and we were offered with a hot berry juice and roasted marshmallow. Our guide nicely explained what a teepee is, which was quite insightful to know their culture and the background.
One place to another all the time, especially between winter and summer. And so because they didn't have wooden houses, they would use big sticks of wood like this. They put them together and then they stay like this in the teepee shape. And what they did at the time, they would just put reindeer skin all over, and so they're isolated from the cold. And then there is always this fireplace in the middle, so you can make a fire and the smoke goes through this hole. And they would sleep on the floor here. This is how it was made. Now they are not nomadic anymore, they have houses, like other. We still use it because it's a part of the cultural heritage. It's really nice.
And that was end of our day 2 in Lapland. A wonderful day to remember forever. How did you like this one? If you really liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We will put in more effort to bring a lot of new stories to you all. Thanks for watching and take care.